unstoppable. Yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's weekly homework podcast. I am your host, Tashir Rasay. Thank you for watching and thank you for listening. Welcome to week 152, the grand finale 2016. Holy crap. Of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. Shout out to my man Ron B for providing us with that intro for December. This is the last week we'll be using it, most likely. Wow, we made it. We're here. Good Lord. Before we go any further, let's give some shouts out, man. Let's holler at the people. Who we got in here? Digahertz, Mental to God, Dixie Freely, Ray Jean, Jamari Mack, Mr. Wallace, DJ D-Man, Jay Bishop, Jay Paz, AS, Agent Smith is in the house. RTO Beats, Gemini, my wife Samaya. Who else we got? No One You Know, Jelani Beats, Miss Lena, Dunsworth, Alfredo Ornelas. Apologies if I screwed that up. Thank you. Welcome. Miss Tiff is in the house. Ja Rose is in the house. Brandon Gillette is in the house as well. I think I have everybody for the time being. Welcome. Yeah, so this is the end. We have done, and I think I said it last week, 38 assignments this year. And we had 2 part 2s, so that makes a total of 40 podcasts. And then there's something else coming up that we'll talk about a little later. But this is the end, man. I don't know how I feel about this. We need the break. You know, it's kind of like your favorite show, your Walking Dead, your House of Cards, or whatever the situation may be, where we have seasons. We take a break, especially because, you know, for those that celebrate, we're getting ready to go into the holidays. I'm not going to have anybody work on this kind of stuff during the holidays, only if they want to. But yeah, we reached the end for now. And as I have said before, and I'll say it again at the end of the show, we do have a replacement for the Monday night live entertainment for you starting in January. So I'm very, very, very happy about that. Major props to everybody who has began riding with us this year, as far as members and as far as people who watch the live show on Monday nights. Thank you. We really appreciate you coming and hollering at us. So, what are we doing? Well, we do a nice amount of assignments every year. We cover a decent amount of other genres or styles. We also do tributes and, you know, things where we try to get you out of the box. But the thing about that is, those are all on an individual basis. That's one person turning in one assignment. Well, for assignment WHA number 152, we actually have teams. We actually had 19 people commit in advance. And then what I did is actually put a video up and showed the process of me picking everybody and putting them together. And it was very crazy what we ended up with. Now, you can only do teams with an even number. So I actually added myself in, and that made 20. But I have to announce this up front. Due to my health over these last couple of weeks, I could not commit. And I want to apologize to the crew. I especially want to apologize to my partner, DJ Widebody, because a lot of you know what's been happening with me health-wise, and it's been crazy. So I actually wasn't able to commit or keep a schedule with Widebody so we could do something. So I would definitely have to make that up to you at a different time. But thank you, and I should say I apologize to everybody. Now that we got that out the way, we do have 9 submissions that are 2 people each working on them. So that's 18 people to make 9 assignments, and I'm ready to get to these teams. This is going to be nuts. I'm ready. I hope you're ready. Ladies and gentlemen, team number 1, 18th Dynasty and DJ D-Man. Yes, sir. Team number 1, 18th Dynasty and DJ D-Man. That was nuts. You got the 2 styles. You got, well, first of all, now that I think about it, that's crazy because Dynasty is from Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. And then you got D-Man, who's originally from NYC. That's crazy. So they got very similar styles. And I remember when those names came together, I was just like, oh, that's going to be sick. And that's exactly what we got. That was a dope track. Really laid back and smooth. I love the sound of this joint. It's real mellow and just chill. The tempo is chill. I love the Rhodes or electric piano, however that they use. I love that. I love the bass. Bass was nice and deep, hitting pretty nice. And then the drums. I like the swing to him. Man, that was dope. Really, really dope. That's the kind of stuff I want to hear if I'm gonna get it from Dynasty and D-Man. Good Lord, that was dope. Excellent job, gentlemen. Excellent job. Way to kick it off, my man. All right. Thank y'all for participating, man. That was dope. Thank you. All right, moving on to team number 2. The newcomer, Ja Rose, and my man, No One You Know. I see. Ja Rose and No One You Know. Very nice. No one actually sent the submission in. So he said, okay, here's our submission. So the start of the process, I sent Jay a drum pattern. He returned it with strings and some crazy hi-hats. So I took what he sent and chopped it up a couple parts and added some keys and a couple of different bass lines. That's pretty sinister. I ain't gonna front. It's kind of 80s popish, but definitely has a more modern hip hop type style. I guess I could say that. It's dope. It's very dope. I like what I heard there. I like the string machines that was in there and the other synths. It sounded like it had some keys in there. Definitely like how the drums were laid out. Those were pretty cool. I'm pretty sure No One was on the drums. But all in all, it actually came together very nice. Dudes make a very nice team. You know, might need to investigate that a little further. No, I really enjoyed this. This was dope. Couple different change ups. The beat, you know, it's exactly what it needed to be. It's exactly what it needed to be. And again, this is perfect for like a commercial or in a video game. That's the kind of stuff that we want to make. You know, the stuff that's going to eventually make us money. This right here, I could hear this in the back of some commercial, or I'm a big gamer myself, or within a video game, or in a movie, or whatever. So very, very nice, fellas. Very, very good job. Loving what you did there. Thank you. All right. This should be very nice. Team 3, who have dubbed themselves as Dunstrumental. Let's go.
Two mega powers meeting here tonight.
The mega power, yeah.
Two mega powers.
Well, you know, me and Gene, we really don't know what we're dealing with here. We just might blow the whole planet up, you know. Power of the madness and the mania. I'm still in a state of shock right now. You're a defeated man. And now I come for what I want. I want the soul to rest here for all of eternity.
Ty shit made us do it, and damn, this is a classic. Dunsworth, Mental, Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage. This the undertaking, see it made the pallbearers. Yeah, we all fan, but fam, there's no comparing. Dunce is John Layfield, Mental is Ron Simmons. The acolyte, smash with the axe for demolition. Sacrifice, Legion of Doom, we get wicked. Hawk and Animal, Road Warriors on a mission. Kamala, Paul Orndorff, killing their competition. Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, rocking these compositions. Dream Team, Beefcake, Valentine vintage. I ain't talking nice, the same with Bulldogs and British. I mean Dynamite Kid and Davey Boy Smith shit. Brian Knobs, Jerry Sags, Nasty Boy Spit Sick. Unholy Alliance, leaving a trail of victims. Hardcore, tag team champs, Edge and Christian.
You're a defeated man.
Two mega powers.
The mega power, yeah. We just might blow the whole planet up. I'm still in a state of shock right now.
Dunstrumental, Dunsworth, and Mental, the God. Very nice. The mega powers unite. Now, I know I'm still a wrestling fan. I know Mental is as well. For anybody that may not be wrestling fans or have not been wrestling fans since you were young, you probably remember the Mega Powers because that was Hulk Hogan and Randy Macho Man Savage when they clicked up for about a year or so. Good stuff there. Great, great storylines. But then they also had my favorite wrestler of all time, The Undertaker. They had a couple of snippets of him in there talking. But then the beat kicks in. Here comes Mental on the mic. Bars. Bars. That was dope. So you got his verse, which was incredibly dope. Then it drops off, and then it builds up a little bit more with Savage and Hogan talking. Build up. You got a little bit more Undertaker, and then it goes right back into the main beat by itself. Bravo, fellas. That was incredibly dope. I was not expecting that. That was dope. Thank you for that. Good Lord, that was dope. That was very dope. I will be bumping that after the podcast, trust. That joint is fire. Let's give some shouts out, man. Thank you once again to Dunstrumental. All right, let's get some shouts out. Who haven't we talked to? I don't know if I say what up to Agent Smith. Welcome, sir. Digger Hurts in the building. I saw a couple of new people. What up, Dre Smith? What up, 18th Dynasty? What up, Miss Shiny? Sip Easy in the building. Disciple Die in the building. We Make Beats crew. What up, y'all? I think I got everybody. Yep, I got everybody. All right, cool. That was dope. That was very dope. Mega powers. All right, let's go to team number 4. Another very, very interesting matchup between Dixie Freely and J Paz. Let's go.
Oh, shit. You fucked up there. But if the two of them get more fun in the same motherfucking place at the same motherfucking time.
See, this is why I do this kind of stuff. This is what happens when you get two entirely different styles that come together for one mission and they just produce dopeness. That's crazy with this thing right here is nuts. I love everything about this joint. I like, of course, the keys, and I know that's J Pads on the keys, but then you got the bass line, which is really dope. But the sprinkling on top is the dirty resampled drums. Oh my God. That just made it so dope. Actually, it kind of sounded like the whole track was a little bit down sampled. Not sure if that's the case. Don't care. It's dope. Incredibly dope. Here's a submission for 152 from J Paz and myself. Dixie sent it in. I really enjoyed working with J Paz, and we started immediately after finding out we were paired for this challenge. There were no issues at all, and I mean at all. Via phone conversation, we found out that we both typically start our productions the same way, with chords. The foundation was set right there, and we continue to build. The musical elements of this track are all organic. We hope it's dope, and it is. Very, very dope, gentlemen. High quality. Very dope. I love that. Cats have been clowning this year. And that's why it's especially, it hurts a little more. Or I should say it actually hurts to shut things down. But you got to kind of do that. You need a reset. You need a refresh, that kind of thing. Dixie and J-Pads, though. Whew, good Lord. Excellent work, gentlemen. Excellent work. Couple quick shout outs. We got Jay Mitch in the building, 18th Dynasty in the building, Ron B in the building. What the deal? What is the deal? Carlin's in the building, and I saw one other person. Where did you go? Where'd you go? I'll see it. I'm pretty sure I'll see it again. But thank y'all for hanging out, man. This is so far so good. A very, very dope episode. So let's keep it moving. These cats right here, when I saw this matchup, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be very crazy. So, team number 5, Gigahertz and Jamari Mack. I see, said the blind man. Gigahertz and Jamari Mack. Yo. Actually, they both wrote something in the submission. This is Jamari. Thanks to Gigahertz for his patience, etc. It was cool just to get a slight glimpse of the Gigahertz creative vision. It definitely motivates me to practice more towards efficiency. Gigahertz, thanks to Jamari. Man, Jamari is dope. I can hear him saying this as I read it. He came up with the sample and all the organicness. Is that a word? And I did the drums and chopped up the samples. Jamari is dope. He's responsible for the concept, and I followed his lead. I thoroughly enjoyed this assignment. Bravo. That was dope. Very dope. And I liked, it had that normal, I should say. I wouldn't say typical, but normal Gigahertz feel as far as like the drums and the swing, the type of stuff that he stacks his drums with, either be it a clap or a tambourine. I love that kind of stuff. I love the keys on top of it and everything, all the organic elements. Really enjoyed that. But it did begin to wear on me a little bit because it was like it wasn't changing. But around the 150, it actually drops out. It comes in with, I believe it was the same drum pattern, totally different stuff on top of it, like samples. Really dope. Way to bring that back around. That was really dope, fellas. Great job on that, my people. Good looks. That was crazy. Shout out to Black Mav who just stepped in. What up, Basement Chemistry? And I think I got everybody for now. Not sure if I said what up to Jay Mitch. I saw him. Shout out to Jay Mitch as well. All right, let's keep it going. Get to this team right here. Talk about eclectic on both ends of the spectrum. This is going to be insane. DJ Lock Turtle and Mike Notes. What did I tell you? That's one of the craziest matchups I've ever seen. Because both of these dudes are so far left or right, however you want to say it. It's crazy seeing them come together. And that's about what I would expect. Just craziness, yo. That was dope. I can never remember the name of that song. And I want to say what I know of that song is that it's a Kenny G song. But if I'm not mistaken, Kenny G did a cover of that song. I remember my pops playing that like in the 80s. But when I'm listening to it, I'm like, did they sample Kenny G? Doesn't matter if you did. That's crazy what they did with this. That's ridiculous. And I heard both of their styles in there. That's what's crazy. I can see who did what. I should say I can hear who did what in there. And it turned out very dope. Nice sample selection. I believe there was a couple of other organic elements. I know there was definitely a bass. And then the drums. That sound like that's all Mike Notes on the drums. Very, very dope, gentlemen. Was not expecting, well, wasn't sure what to expect, but now that I hear it, it's like, yeah, that makes sense. Excellent job, gentlemen. Very, very, very excellent job. Man, that was crazy. Okay. Now it's time to get nuts. Dangerous. Because when this joint showed up, and everybody that saw the video felt the same way, when this lineup showed up, we knew it was going to be trouble. Team number 7. Gemini 4D and Fat Von Free. Let's go.
Some guy's been pestering me for the last half an hour, wants to know where you are, says he's an old friend.
Oh, his name wasn't was it?
Now, that was the first name he gave me. The last time he called, he said he was a G-man.
That's
Gemini 4D.
I heard a lot about him.
You're going to hear a lot more.
Oh, is something wrong? May I talk with you in private? I don't see why.
Is there something I can show you?
Hey, Gemini, you ready? Let's get to chopping this fable. Hey, Tashir. Run that.
Team number 7, Gemini 4D and Fat Von Free. Just as stupid as I thought it would be. Good Lord. Woo! So reading from the submission, Gemini 4D and Fat Von Free, their collaborative effort, I guess they're going to do one now, drops early 2017, unless I get pregnant twice. This is Fat Von writing this. I can tell. You owe me 45,000 yen for a Fender Blues bass DeVille. Also, this WHA stuff is making my beard turn gray. Wait, gray. My face hurts. Yo, that was stupid. Good Lord, man. Your Gemini in the chat. Sheesh, man. Woo! Fire. Fire, fire, fire. Good Lord. That was dope. Very dope, man. I will be playing that again after the podcast. Trust and believe. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Let's see if we had anybody else check in since the last time we showed some love. Shout out to my man Needle 914. It's my best friend there, one of them. He's checking in right now. Who else we got? Black Mav. I shouted him out. Look like I got everybody. I thought I saw a couple of new names. Maybe not. All right, cool. Let's move on to the next ridiculous grouping. I'm just going to say it like this. RTO and Jelani beats.
Yeah, you know how we do, man. 85 BPM, snares hella optional. Man, got that Gibson SG sound like Mahalia Jackson, motherfucker Curtis Mayfield P-bass, cuz are we doing it? Shit, humble too. I'm sorry.
Actually, AS just said it. Man, what the hell is going on? If you ever wanted to know what Chicago meeting up with Oakland would sound like, there you go. Here you go. That was a stupid. Holy crap, yo. Woo! Congrats on everything with CMA. Can't wait to next year. Okay, for this beat, Jelani did the drums, provided the sample, and played the chops on the second part. I played the chops, did the intro, and added the other sounds on the first part. The last part is featuring Fat Von and Bugs Bunny. Jelani provided the jazz sample. Enjoy. Bravo. Good Lord. I knew Jelani was going to be dangerous when he walked through the door. And then you team him up with RTO. It's game over. or as we've said before, that's the game genie, the cheat code. Good Lord. That was nuts. Excellent job, fellas. Sheesh. Excellent job. Excellent job. All right. We have come to the finale, basically, of the year. That's crazy. But definitely of episode 152. A pairing that I know is going to produce stupid results, as every other team in this particular podcast. But this one, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Wallace and Agent Smith.
Double negative.
Closing out episode 152 of the weekly homework assignment / podcast. The team of Mr. Wallace and Agent Smith, 78. Oh my. We have a lot to talk about. The thing that stands out the most, and everybody is talking about a lot of things in the chat, but the thing that keeps coming up are the drums. Those drums are insane. Insane how they're processed. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Don't know if somebody played that live, then sampled it, or I don't know how it worked. It's dope. It's very dope. Love the sample. Love the other elements that's on top and around it. Love the drops. Love the intro. I mean, dude, there was even a part to where it converted from the live drums to just like standard hip hop drums. Very dope right there. Like I said, a couple of different areas where everything dropped out. the double negative and the Agent Smith tag. Oh my God. This was crazy. And somebody just said it in the chat. Perfect way to end the year. Good Lord. Woo! Bruh. This is Wallace sending the submission. Wow. The D and the Windy City connect. Agent Smith sent the kite. I brought the band. Both of us were caught in a snowstorm last week, so the vibe connected. Congratulations to the CMA family for a very successful year. Major shout. This was stupid, man. Absolutely stupid. And that's it for the WHA for the year. Sickening. But I will say this. It has been a great year. A great year as far as growth for CMA, as far as membership. A great year for the number of people that actually participated in the WHA. And there's a number of them that have only participated once or twice. We have some turnover, so there's some people that's not with us anymore. But for the most part, this is the first year, excuse me, this is the first year that we have not had an assignment that did not have somebody commit to or submit for, I should say. We've had those in the past. This year, we've had nothing but solid podcasts all year. I can't think of a podcast that I could consider weak. None. All of these podcasts this year, starting with the first, the class of, till now, have been incredibly solid. And I think everybody who became a member this year, who, you know, after their 6 months or whatever, that renewed, like, no, I'm here, I'm staying, I'm not going anywhere. A major props to everyone that came through and hung with us this year. Major props to everyone that participated and just gave us some crazy music to listen to this year. Massive, massive shout. And then to our fans, you, the listener and the watcher, especially those of us who rock with us, those of you who rock with us live, major, 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 major props to you for hanging with us these last few months. So now, when we come back in 2017, we're going to continue the live element of it. We have to. There's no way around it. We have to keep the live element going, and we will. So thank you to everyone that has been rocking with us this year on the inside and the outside of CMA. Major, major props. Major props to everyone that participated tonight. Shout out to all of you. And I'm about to call everybody's name again, so let's get this in. Man, what a night. Who we got here? Agent Smith, No One You Know, RTO Beats, Mike Notes, Basement Chemistry, Black Math, Gigahertz, Mental to God, Mr. Wallace. Let me take that down just a little bit. Ray D 3000, DJ D-Man, Jay Mitch, Dixie Freely, Ray Jean. Thank you, my man. Thank you. Jamari Mack, Jay Bishop, Jay Pass, Gemini 4D, my wife Samaya, love you, baby. 18th Dynasty, Jelani Beats, this guy. Dunsworth, Miss Shani, Dre Smith. Shout out to you, man. I wish you could have rocked with us a little bit more, but hopefully we get you to come back around and hang with us next year. Ricardo Marin. Sorry if I messed that up. Miss Lena. Shout out to Carlin Manley. Thank you for coming through. Miss Sarah. Sip Easy. Disciple Die. Alfredo. Miss Tiff. Ja Rose. Brandon Gillette. I think I got everybody. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us inside and outside of CMA. This has been great. Sucks to see it go, but we got to do the reset because we got other stuff coming up. So be sure to join us next week, Monday. That will be the 26th. Yep. Monday, the 26th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook.com/Computer Music Academy. Because they got something special lined up to close out the year. You are not going to want to miss it. Trust me. And if you would like to be amongst the great talent pool that we have, come on over to ComputerMusicAcademy.com and join us. It is that simple. I'm done for the year. Good Lord. Enjoy the rest of your year and the holidays. And we'll talk to you very soon. See ya!